welcome back. So this is Ruckard FilledValueGap strategy part 1. So this is a strategy that we are going to base on FairValueGap by LuxAlgo, which is a TradingView user. And I am not sure if we're going to take some ideas from non-withdrawable indicator. Okay. So the main idea here is to start from scratch and then apply Lux stuff, which also prints the gaps, which the non-withdrawable did not print the gaps. Then we will try to work with market entries in 1 hour, and then try to see if it's any better in 15 minutes, but by using 1 hour as the higher time frame where to find value gaps. We might later add some more constraints from UnfairValueGap about basically the gap distance and so on. And then we might try to add limit entries so that you don't miss entering the gap, because sometimes the movement is quite fast. You fill the gap, then you go back to the other side. And so for limit entries we will have to add limit support to Zignaly library, and we also will do the same thing with Zignaly tool library, and that will be a hidden video. Another video, but that's hidden. We might also work with this new function. Instead of finding that the gap is fully filled, you can think about you can think that the gap is partially filled, and then you enter. You don't wait for the gap to be fully filled. So this is what we are going to do today. I'm going to show you a video and we will start.
Zignaly, all of the profit and none of the work, best alongside the top digital asset monitors and fans. If you use my link and that pass it at least 100 USDT or more to any profit sharing services, you will be rewarded with $20 worth of non-withdrawable C coins that can be used for paying Zignaly CSS fees. Zignaly, all of the profit and none of the work, best alongside the top digital asset monitors and fans. If you use my link and that pass it at least 100 USDT or more to any profit sharing services, you will be rewarded with $20 worth of non-withdrawable C coins that can be used for paying Zignaly CSS fees.
Okay, so let's take a look at this script. Let's download it. Let's do whatever. So we can go here or something. Senator bar bench. This is the other script here. Okay, which has this gaps and so on. So what we're going to do here is to take a look at this indicator. We're going to fix it so that it uses proper variables, names, and so on. Maybe not. What the hell did we do with? Yeah, we fixed all of this properly. We need to fix the other one too. So let me see. So the current, this is the current, and it also has some other conditions, so this is quite nice. And yeah, So let's yeah, let's check this. Let's do it. Let's modify it. I mean, I don't want this to be an indicator because I will be using the same thing, but I want to fix it so that it has the right value names, and then I can copy and paste whatever it's needed here in an easier manner. I want to find and replace so the way of doing this might be, let me see, so I'm going to create FairValueGap Lux. This LuxAlgo. So let me see. Okay, so here I have the code. Just copy and paste it. And this is FairValueGap Lux original fine. Then we're going to copy and paste this, see what we can what we can do with this. Maybe we want to add this as a favorite indicator, and then we add it, or maybe not. I mean, yeah, let's add it to the chart. So what I'm probably going to do, I'm not sure if I want to open a new one. Where the hell was this? Here it is. Not sure if I want additional one or not. I mean, so far this has not been a problem, although now we have too much of this. So this was the train FairValueGap. Yeah, let's save this as the train. Although, where the hell was this? Here. So this is FairValueGap train. Gap's train. Just remember symbol and the interval. Now we're going to remove the train. We're going to remove RSI, and we're going to remove some of these indicators. Although, which is the one? Not this one. We don't want this one. This is the one that paints the gaps. And then we have these two FairValueGap and UnfairValueGap. So UnfairValueGap is the latest one, and this is the one that works more as similar as how do I explain this? This is the one that works as similar, okay, as what we are going to do right now. So what we want to do is we want to remove this one, okay. So now we are ready, okay, and we can add this new strategy. So let's say that I want a new indicator. Let's copy and paste this LuxAlgo stuff, which is going to move going to move to the left. Okay. Need to remove everything from here because this is a disaster. Okay, let me see. Nice. So let's try this and see what the hell happens here. I want to check this indicator. So we copy this and we paste it here. FairValueGap, LuxAlgo. Okay, that's nice. We have saved this and we add it to the chart. Okay, so now I have this nice gaps. Let's switch to 1 hour. So we have these gaps, and then we have, not sure what the hell is this. Is this something like a stop something? Show dashboard. Oh my god. Bullish field, bearish field, duration. Bullish, bearish, time frame chart. Show less than fill gaps, percentage, or out of threshold. What that happens? Do we remove a lot of the stuff with this out of threshold? Okay, I guess that we remove some of the smallest here, and then it means that you can draw older ones. Okay, the question is, what the hell is all of these green and red lines? This seems like, is this the top from an older? Yeah, it seems so. Apparently you extend the top of the gaps thanks to this, so you can see when the price is going to fill this again. Look at that. Here we have this gap which is fully filled. But then the price does not go up. I mean, it's not a good thing. Okay, so here there are more gaps. Nice. Okay, so by default we want this auto way of doing stuff. So this is the first thing that I'm going to change here. Okay. Yeah, we will change a lot of stuff here. This is going to be something like auto. So auto, it's going to be through auto threshold. Okay. And now we're going to have the C, which is going to be syntax. So if you turn on auto, you're going to have by default only these gaps that are big enough for them to be taken into account. Okay, so if I reset everything, this is auto. Now you don't have so many gaps. Okay, and apparently it should help a bit with some stuff, I guess. So the idea is maybe here. What the hell is this? So maybe here that we have this. So this is 28th of October. We can go down to 50 minutes. Let's search for 28th of October. Let's see. And we have this gap. Okay, this gap also happens if in 15 minutes. However, what I want to do here is that I want to use time frame 1 hour. Okay, so now in time frame 1 hour you can see how the 1 hour time frame is shown, and here you can do maybe some stuff. So here the okay, let me see. So the gap has this length. Okay, it has this length. Okay, and as you can see, this is filled here, and as you are in 15 minutes you can decide to go bullish here. Okay, you don't have to wait as you were doing in 1 hour. You had to wait later. So let me show you 1 hour if this works at all. So in 1 hour you had, look at that, in 1 hour you had to wait till here. They're here up. Now you don't have to wait there, you can do it here. And if you, this is 15 minutes, okay, going to go there. Damn it, this is 15 minutes. However, if you change this to 5 minutes, okay, sure, this is to the left, to the right. Okay, so if we switch this to 5 minutes, we can decide to go up. Well, it's the same thing as 15 minutes, okay, but if the price had moved something in between, we could do this. But anyhow, this is the thing, okay. Okay, so now damn it, this is too small. Yeah, So this is one way of dealing with market entries without having to use limit entries. The other way of doing this is putting the limit entry here and a real small stop loss. Maybe 10% of the length of the gap is the stop loss. Then you go up whatever you want to. These are some ideas. So now I'm going to check to change this once again to time frame is the chart. Okay, so we have the full values so that you know, I mean, we can test stuff better later on. But these are different ways of doing this. Okay, so now we are going to change syntax because this is too much. Show last unfilled gaps. This is one per array. This is getting FVG lines, and this FVG lines. So the third one here. Okay, yeah, so these are different arrays. Okay, nice. New line 0. What the hell? Okay, because this is a line. Oh my god. I do not want to use lines here, but whatever. Okay, so let me find and replace whatever I think needs to be replaced here. So this auto should be something like BGG auto threshold. Okay, let me write it properly. So this is enable, and this is enable FVG auto threshold. Nice. Then discard length. This is last unfilled gaps. Maximum unfilled gaps. Yeah, why not? Show all. So show unfilled gaps. Wait, this is show all. TF time frame. Okay, so this is TF. This is FVG time frame. Mean. Percentage. Okay, so this is FVG threshold percentage, but threshold yeah, that's it. I want this to be in the same line because I want this like this. I also want some groups, but I don't care about groups right now. Show last unfilled gaps. Okay, let me write down about query closing lines. Close, try to close with query closing lines. So let's see what happens. So this is time frame. This should be on a group. So if we take a look here, we we understand how the groups work. Let's just use this group for value gap, okay, and everything here, so that then it's everything in a nice place. Okay, more inputs. This is some bullshit here, but group style, okay. Man, show dashboard. What the? Why do we want the dashboard? Okay. Not sure why it puts everything same line. So this is going to be group FairValueGap, okay. So otherwise, this does not make sense. What the hell is this? Bullish BGG color. There's a color. Okay. So we want this to be like this. Okay. Finally, we have this setting about show dashboard. Now let's bull CCS. This is bull color. Mean, why would you? So this is FVG bull color, and this is bear CCS. This is bear color, and this show dash. So this should be show dash, show FVG dash. Okay, let's save this. Let's do more stuff here. Let's do, this is letter D, and we will continue to rename stuff till this makes sense. Otherwise, okay, so now we have this color somewhere, I guess. Color. This makes more sense. And bar index. Okay, this is why would you use N instead of bar index? This is so wrong. And it's because he's used to this, but this is not the right thing to do. Yeah, because he is used to. That's the reason why. Unless, no, this is reset on each bar, so this is right. So let's replace N and use bar index, and this should be a complete word, otherwise this is going to be nuts. So we want to replace everywhere N is used, and want to remove this too. Okay. Look at that. Get OHLC. Here we are with some stuff. I guess this is right. Change in time frame. Okay, what happened? What? Let's rename this to something that makes more sense. FVG time frame change or changes. Here you are. This makes more sense. Okay. So this is bull FVG lines. Sorry. This is not what I wanted to do. So you want this to go down here, I guess. Now I want to go back to plain text just in case there's something. Yeah, okay, I mean, discarded bull so this is discarded bull lines. Okay. Number 1, it's going to be something similar. So this is going to be bear FVG lines. So what you want to replace is everything that looks like a complete word. Now you want to do the same thing with discarded. And this is discarded bear. Replace and replace. Okay. So we have get OLGC, which is a function that is stupid. I mean, not stupid, but what we want to say, to do here is that this function is about FVG, so let's use it like that. Okay, and then let me see what more can we do. Let's save this right now and let's work on another one, even if we don't test all of these changes. I think so far we are okay. Okay. He likes to use everything in different lines. This is interesting. I am not used to that. Okay, so delta pair and all of this here. Apparently this is not something that you use so much. So this should be something like FVG SRC C1. Yeah. Replace everything. Then we do the same thing with this. This is an O. This is an wait a minute. This is an H. So we use an H, and it's going to replace this one and also this one. So I think we are okay. And this is an L and an L. Okay. So we want everything in a single line, because I have a big screen and I can do this properly. Delta pair. And this is the delta percentage. Delta pair, so this is should be delta percentage. Yeah, okay. Then we've got this thing. Yeah, I understand why this is in a single line, because it's easier to understand what's going on here. But I like to have all of this in one line. Okay, so we get the time change, we get this, I mean, time frame change. So you've got this function which we're going to put around here. You've got this time frame change, then you call this, then you calculate some percentages. And you also need these functions to go up, because these are functions. Okay, so let's wait a minute. Where are you? Here. We need all of this to be up here with the functions. Okay, so now you have these conditions here, which and then you've got everything here. Okay, let me see. I think we can put this like this right now. Let's remove all of this, alerts and so on. Yes, these are plots, but we don't cut much. Okay. Let's create another one of this. So this is going to be F. Oh my god. Why does he put everything in different lines? Is it so that it's easier to add new variables without messing with the stuff? It might be it. Okay, let me see. The text display. Okay, so there's only one function. This is the main program. Then polish condition. Yeah, but we know that this is the main program, so on. So we just use two spaces here. This is the main initialization, then this is the main program. Dashboard, okay, table levels and so on. Oh my god. Okay, so if these two happen, then you do something. Wait, is this, do we use, no, we use this like that. Come on, why do you write the code like this? Okay. I will leave the the code like this for I'm not going to use single quotes here because it's easier for me to say that these are plots right now. And so this is first and show. Okay. Bar state is first. So you add some table cells. Okay, so this might be the headers. Yeah, this makes sense. These are the headers, and these are the values from the values here. Yeah, this makes sense. Okay. STR format, whatever. And then we've got this. Okay. Text color. This should be the same thing here. Okay. Nice. Look at that. Script is smaller. You see, with only one glance, what the hell is happening here? Wait a minute. Bull field, bull total, bear field, bear total. This is field. This is duration. Okay. Let's save this as G. Maybe we can take a look and see if it still works. Then we will continue to fix this so that it's a bit more, just in case it has the right syntax. And the claret identifier, line 48, sorry, 41. So probably the problem is with what, line 41? Why line 41? Yeah, I mean, yeah, this might be it. Ah, take a look at this. So this is a function that uses yeah, look at that. This function is using these values from here. So I think that request security, you cannot use it on a function because it needs to be run always. Yeah, so I want this to be an input, otherwise this does not make sense, because otherwise later on this is going to be a problem if we use this elsewhere. So you want this to be a function that uses all of these values as an input. Okay, that's what you want to do here. So let me see what we can do so far. So we can replace this function as detect display. So this is FVG detect display function. I mean detect display. Why would you call this display if it's not going to, this is not going to plot anything. So this is detect. So this is detect FVGs. Okay, detect FVG. So this is what we need to do right now. Detect FVG. I mean, we could say the other way around. FVG detect, but I mean, I don't think it's too much of a problem. This. So let me see. Change. So all of these values are used down here too. That's the way I see this. And wait a minute. This is the function that now delta percentage. What the hell do we call here? Oh, okay, we call this here, and we need yeah. Okay, anyway, maybe I will keep this. Man, if I can put this into a single line, I will do it. That way it's much easier to understand everything. This is quite interesting. Time frame change. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, maybe we want this one not to be in a single line, although it's quite a pity because yeah, B. So this is the condition. Okay. Look at this minus delta. Not sure if I like it too much. So now we can we can do something like this. Okay, let's deal with, I mean, we should deal with this function, but so far I don't want to work on that. So let's work with this maybe. So this is bullish FVG condition, maybe just bullish FVG. Ah, damn it. It was supposed to go up. Three replacements. Bullish SFG. I'm not sure how this is called in the other script. Okay. Chat.fg color. Okay. Look at that. I didn't know you could do that. This is way easier. Okay, so now we should be able to work on these new inputs that I think they are needed as inputs, because you don't want any function to work without, you don't want to depend on inputs. You know what I mean? That's why, so that it's easier later to work on what's the name? It's easier to work later on libraries. So I'm going to use all of these variables. Okay. So I'm going to search for this. Okay. And I'm going to replace it as something with a P. Okay. Because that way we can make sure that this is not used here. So this is a parameter. So apparently this is not used at all. So you don't need this to detect what's the name? Whatever. You don't need this to find a gap. You know what I mean? You do not need this neither. Okay, what about this one? Yeah, this is a nice, this is one variable that you need. Okay, so now this is going to be with a P. Okay, that's the idea. So up here we have a P, then we have a P here and a P here, and this is also used. This is another P. So we will work on this later, so that it's not a problem. This needs to be replaced too. Okay, we are done. So let's take a look at this one. This is also some stuff that needs to be replaced with the P function. Okay, so let's replace this one. Let's see. Okay, and the same thing happens here. We have two that we also want to replace, so this is going to work properly. So let me replace this up here, down here, and we are done. Then let's do the same thing here. So this should be a P. Okay, replace. So so now we need these inputs. Okay, So this inputs needs to be at this function. So let's see. I think this function is used twice. Okay, so we need these inputs to be here and to be here too. Okay, but now these are not right variables. You need the name without the p because we are using values from the main script. Okay, from the main script where this is set previously, because this is set at the beginning. So this is set here on this request security. So now this should be working properly. I mean, it should. Maybe it doesn't, but this should be working properly. So let's see if this is working or not. Okay, so now we have the same stuff as before with all of these lines, which I think I'm going to remove. I'm going to add an option to remove this dotted lines because I don't like them too much. Then there's this dash, which I am not sure if it's useful enough. Why do I want to know if 90% of bullish or 96, 60 bearish have been filled or not? Yeah, maybe I want to compare this data to not having an automatic threshold. Okay, well, I am not sure. Not too much of a change, but anyhow. Okay, let's work a bit more here. This is going to be the I syntax. Okay, so let me see. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, there are some variables here that bull max plot, bull max plot, this BGB bull, I mean bull FVG max plot, I guess. Maximum bull FVG max plot, yeah, that's it. Then this is bull min plot. It's going to be the same thing but with min plot. Okay, and yeah, and then this should be just max, I guess, and this should be minimum. Okay. Yeah, this should be the same thing. So this should be bear FVG max plot, and this is bear min plot. This should be like this. Okay. Yeah, okay. Do we need to do more stuff here? Yeah, these ones here. So this is the max one, and the min one should be like this. That's it. Okay. Bull fill condition. Oh my god. Bull fill condition. What's the condition that we have? Bearish. Okay. Bullish FGG. Let me see. So this should be bullish FVG filled. So filled bullish FVG condition. And let me see. Filled bullish FVG condition. And so the other one is bear. So this is bearish. Filled bearish BGG condition. Okay. Yeah. Look at that. Bear duration, bear total. Yeah. Mean. Let's replace this to it then. Bull filled. Bullish. Bullish FPG filled. Okay. Fill it bullish. And so bear filled should be something. Not sure. Maybe it's easier. Bird bull duration. Filled. Yeah, I think this should be the way it was done before. So this should be filled here. So this is bullish. Maybe bull. Yeah, bull F bullish. I mean, otherwise this does not make too much sense to me. So this is bear FVG field. Yeah. So here we're going to have this bull FVG total. Yeah, I mean bear total, and this is going to be bear total. Yeah, I think this makes more sense. This should be well, okay, yeah, let's put it like this. Okay, let me see. What more can we do here? So we could fix this function to use some variables here that, you know, okay, let me see. We have all of these variables that are in a single line because whatever, that I want them to be in different lines, because this should start with minimum, not with maximum, because whatever. Okay. Then there's this stupid thing about the FVG type, which is bullish or it's bearish, and then it does stuff depending on this function. I'm not sure this is a good idea. I mean, either you use bullish or you use bearish, otherwise. So the question is, are you sure that you need to do all of this in the same function? Okay, let's save this and let's continue. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, so I am back. So check if historical FVGs are used. Then he's using this here and here, then here and here and here, and what the hell? Do you think this is worth it? I am not sure about this. So the question is that this returns stuff, but it depends on what you call. So you have this detect FVG and you do something or else. Bullish condition. Bearish condition. What the hell is the same? So this is the condition test for FVG. So is FVG is in filled store line in array. FVG lines. I mean, this is too much complex for what it is. I mean, should I do this or not? That's the question that I ask myself. What about these values? Are they used? So this is used on bearish, this is used on bearish, and this is used on bearish, and this is used on bearish also. So apparently this is going to be used only on bullish. The same thing is going to happen here, so this is only used on bearish. No, this is used on bullish. This is only used on bearish. No. Okay, yeah, we have. So L and L2. No, the hell is this? L and H2. L and H2. So this juice is bullish and these two are bearish. I guess that's the thing. Check if historical FVGs are filled. Okay. And then you test the condition. Yeah, I think we can do this with two functions, so that this is much easier to understand, because otherwise this is too complex. So does this work right now in the TradingView? So I don't understand why would you want only one function. I mean, yes, it's easier if you want to add some functionality, you do it in only one place. However, this is adding extra complexity because of this bullish bearish stuff, which doesn't help. So which is the minimum? If you are bearish is one thing, or if you are bullish is another thing. This is something that, yeah, so apparently the minimum, if you are, yeah, I mean, look at that, this is too complex. This is too complex. Man, that's my understanding, that this is too complex. For what it's worth, this is too complex. This should be split into two functions, and that's what I'm going to do right now. So the way you do this is to have this function, and we will have to compare. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can compare 1 second. I and G. Yeah, so the I, it's going to be the one about pre-split function. Detect FVG. Okay, so now we have this detect bull FVG. Okay, or process bull FVG or something. Detect bull FVG. Okay, so this means that this condition, it's going to be always bullish. Not this condition, this one, it's always going to be bullish. So let's add here this stuff. Okay, nice. So if this is bullish, the first one, it's always true. So we can just say something like this. The same thing that happens here. If this is bullish, we can keep the part of the left. So we don't need this. And just do this. Look at that, this is nice. This is nice. What more do we have around here? This level, as this is bullish, we use the thing from the left. Look at that. Level is this one. Yeah, I'm not sure why this is used for. Whatever. Level. FVG minimum. Okay. What more do we have here? Type. Okay, so the maximum is the one on the left. This is the one on the left too. We can remove all of this. We also have this one, which is on the left. So we want to remove this and remove this. So let's do this. Okay. So now, okay, look, take a look at this. This is not bullish but bearish. So the thing that we want to keep is the one on the right. So I can remove all of this. So let me check once again this, the original function. So bullish, you want to keep what's on the right, and bearish, you want to keep what's, the other way around. Bullish, keep left, and bearish, keep right. Because we are bullish here. Okay, so now I think we are done. FVG type. Okay, I think we are done. So I can remove FVG type because it's something that you can find on the name. So no need to do this stuff on your own. So what you do down here, it's also something like removing bullish. So this is going to be bull, this is going to be bear, okay? And we don't need bullish here. The same thing happens down here. We do not need bearish. So that's it. Now let's play with bear, or maybe we should remove some of the settings that are not longer used here, like this one. This one it's used, this one it's used, and this one is not used. So the first one and the last one is not used, so we can remove them. Okay, that's it. You only want the left and the high too. That's what you want here. Turn field in something field IDX 1. Oh my god. Yeah, not sure. Guess we can make this to be more compact. I'm not sure if it's worth it. Let me see. Check if historical FVGs are filled. Turn field condition. Turn field. Yeah. IDX. Why would you use an IDX? Because this is not using it. This is not using the IDX. Can you loop lines without having to refer to them? Because this is a line. Okay. IDX. Okay. IDX equals 0. Conditions. This is getting confusing. Maybe I should work on. So this should work as it is. Yeah. So now in detect pool we should only have these two settings after the CCS. So if you take a look here, you can remove all of this. I guess this is the CCS, and I can copy and paste here, and I can say this. So now I'm going to work on the detect pair function. Okay, so let's create a new file just in case. So the detect pair should be based on the original function, otherwise we're going to have some problems here. So this is going to be defined here. Okay, so this should be detect pair. Okay, so once again we are working, this is the pair one, so we are working with this stuff. So let's turn this into single line. So this is bearish, so you want to think from the right. Okay, this is bearish, so you want to think from the right. Let me see. Yeah, the thing from the right. The path from the right, sorry. What more do we have around here? Okay. The level is the maximum. Then this is the one from the right, and this is the one from the right. Then we have this other stuff here. So here we are bearish, so we want once again the stuff from the right. Nice. However, here we are bearish, so we want the thing from the left. Okay. So this is, let me see. We want the thing from the left. Okay. So let's do it. So now if you take a look up there, It should be the other way around. So this one or this one, and this is the way it is. So this type, it's not used anymore, so we can remove it. Okay, so down here, when you call the function, you don't need the string, and the string is no longer there. And then there's this thing about this variable. So this one you use, this one you don't use it, this one you don't use it, and the one on the right you do use it. Okay, so the two on the middles, you're going to remove it, you're going to remove them, and this is going to be found after the CCS on the bear call. So that means that here you've got these 4 variables, and now you have these other 2 which needs to be have the parameter removed from here. Okay, so now what more do we have here? I mean, detect bear. I think we are done here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a screenshot of whatever it's here. So let's go to the most recent place. So let's remove some stuff around here that we don't need. So here we have these gaps, which are green and red, and these lines around here also. So I'm going to take a screenshot here. So this is before having to two functions. Okay, now I'm going to use these 2 functions. So I think it's easier to understand if you have 2 functions instead of only one. That makes stuff more difficult to do. So now comparing to the snapshot, well, everything is the same thing. I mean, you need to do like this, but everything is the same thing. So I mean, this has been done properly. So we are going to save. I'm going to rename this. I mean, yeah, this is going to be post split detect FVG, and I'm going to remove the one. Oh, where the hell I have this? I'm going to remove the one that should not be there, which is K without anything. Okay, so now we can go on and continue with AL syntax something. Okay, so right now we have these plots, these are our conditions, which could have non-quote plotting, but I don't care too much. We have these table levels, which I'm not sure if I like them or not. We've got these conditions, and also this condition, then you detect the bull gap or the bear gap. Okay, so what we can do here is we can remove the old function that worked for both of them, because as I say, I don't think this is useful. I mean, it might be useful to understand what the hell is doing. Why one place, I don't know, why in one place this condition is one thing, or why in one place the level is the minimum instead of the maximum, and so on. Okay. So let's replace here some variables so that we finish this properly. So this should be minimum. Hopefully I do not mess up anything. Maximum filled. Okay. FVG is filled, let's say. Total. Didn't we have already an FVG total somewhere? If I search for SVG total, no. FVG total. Let me search for this because this probably yeah, this is what you return. Okay. Okay. Fill X1. Not sure what the hell is this. Fill X1. FBG fill X1. Okay. Mean. We will figure out what to do with this later. Okay, duration. Yeah. Don't we have an FVG duration or something? FVG duration. No, we have not. Okay, so let's use duration here too. Duration, this is FVG duration. Okay. What more do we have here? We have FVG condition, which I think FVG condition, bullish FVG condition. Okay. Why FVG condition is calculated outside? Let me wait a moment. So FVG condition should be this, and then it's okay. I see. Yeah, but this is not right. I mean, this is why. Yeah, this should not be here. I mean, should it? I mean, I think they should go everything into the detectable FVG, and that's it. Because otherwise, yeah. I mean. FVG time frame change. My god. Man, this should not be here. I mean, why? This threshold. I'm not sure what to do here. I mean, I think that we need to move this logic inside the function, or having a second function or something, because otherwise, yeah, I mean, you want the condition to be here to understand what you are doing, but I mean, the function is there. The one who knows if the function is right or not is the function. I don't know, I might not adding this logic to the function, but this is something that bothers me a bit. So this condition is used here. Test for FVG. Otherwise, test for FVG. Yeah, you could also think about having this in a single function, that it's only triggered if the condition is met. Yeah, so that you do the stuff in with 3 functions. One that check if historical FVGs are filled, another one that test for the current candle to be filled, and then whatever. And I think that that's what this guy did, the other nephew Sam did. Take a look at this. Is filled and is priced inside FVG. So it has, yeah, instead of having functions, it had this outside here, and yeah, and then it's just if it's bullish something, if it's bearish something else, and then you've got the delete, then check if you are inside or not, or whatever. Yeah, so these are different ways of doing the same thing. So the question is, my question is, do I win anything by putting this logic into here? I don't think so. Okay, let's skip this that way. Okay, let's replace here some. Let's replace these variables here, please. So FVG condition. So FVG condition is FVG exists or something instead of this, but anyhow, let's do this. Lines, discarded FVG lines. Okay, so let's put this like this. Discarded FVG lines. Okay, CSS. My God, why do you have CSS? This I don't understand. This FVG FairValueGap CSS. I do not understand why you have this. Okay, so now you also have the IDX and so on. I mean, this IDX, maybe you want to use it like this so that you don't run into this later on. You know what I mean? otherwise this is going to be a problem. Okay, so for L in FVG line, something something. FVG is filled. Okay, apparently you can do this with this variable. Okay, let's remove this so that it's easier to check. Okay, look at that. Array and shift, right size, pop L. Oh my god, this is too complex. Okay, so the duration is whatever, IDX. So what we can do here is, we can do like this. So IDX 0, we can have this at the bottom, and that's okay. FVG condition, okay. So array on shift, let's put everything here in a single line, please. I mean, we could have this as a line. Right on shift. Wasn't this for removing stuff? Why it has line.new? Ah, right on shift. Let me read about this on shift. Insert the value at the beginning of the array. Okay, yeah, shift. Okay, makes sense, I guess. If something something, and if not, if you don't want to show an FVG is filled gaps, wait a moment. What the hell have we done here? This needs to be fixed, otherwise it doesn't make sense. FVG total, FVG field x1, then you've got the maximum, the minimum. So this is filled if this is filled if maximum is the same thing as the minimum and the maximum from the previous candle is different than the minimum. Not sure if I understood too much about this. And this should be able, you should be able to read this in a single line. So this should be condition, because that's why. I mean, I don't think this exists anywhere else. Turn is field condition. Okay, turn. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I am not sure what I'm doing here. Not sure what I'm doing here, so let's replace this. So this should be turn. I'm not sure if it's a good variable name, but anyhow, let's do this like this. Yeah, I think that more or less now the functions are something nice that you can think of. I'm not sure. Do I use space? No, I do not use. That's why I am doing this. Okay, so now I think they have this show on FVG is filled gaps. So this is not right. Let's see. Show last. And fill gaps. Yeah, that's what this should be about. Show and fill gaps. Now, maximum and fill gaps, show and fill gaps. And so, maximum and fill gaps. Wait a minute. Maximum and fill gaps. Yeah, maximum and fill gaps. Yeah, I think we are okay with this. Okay, let's test this, and we will save a new file when it's fixed. And I think we will end here. We will continue tomorrow. We will have this space. We will be able to use this space. Let me check the what's the name? The screenshot real quick. Yeah, it's the same thing everywhere else. So yeah, so we have this indicator based on the other one, which has two functions instead of one. Wait a minute. I haven't worked much on this. So I have done stuff here. So this is, wait, I have this, I can use this so that it's easier to do. So down here I'm going to have the BUR function, and up here I'm going to have the bull function. So we are going to compare, because I think I have done some changes up here which are not done down here. So this so that this is more compact, you know what I mean? So otherwise FVG condition, so this does not need to be like this. Then these lines here, you can do like this. Not, why would you do something else? You know what I mean? And now here you want to have everything to single line, because that's what this is about. Okay, so rise size. Okay, this is function, and we want this to be like this. Wait a minute. Okay, so this isn't equal because he knows that the only way of this being equal means that this is created only once. Otherwise, this would be a bit of a problem. You know what I mean? Okay. Maximum. Yeah, this is only one line here. There's plenty of space. anywhere. Let's take a look at it. I'm not sure what the hell they were thinking here. Well, I mean, we will have to remove all of this. I think there's a function somewhere to show this spaces, to highlight them so that it's easier to remove. Okay, let me see. Okay. No, we don't want this yet. Okay. Man, shouldn't I have used another ladder? So I think we are done. So as I said, here we have this indicator that works on these different ways. We will have to move this onto the strategy, and let's see what we do with this. And this is once again the same thing, so we are happy about using this fixed indicator. By the way, we can just use this FairValueGap Ruckard. I mean, Ruckard FilledValueGap. This is not the way the strategy is going to be called, but that way we can differentiate it. Okay, let me see if we can copy and paste everything here so that you know that it's not the original one, otherwise this is confusing. Okay, yeah, done. Okay, so today I'm not going to publish any code because this is not something that they publish, because we are not going to need this as an indicator, because this will be in the strategy, so no need to have an additional indicator. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video.